Hi loves, welcome back to my channel. For those who are new, hi, my name is Victoria and I'm here to share with you my passion about makeup and skincare. So if you still haven't joined my family, please make sure to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so you will be notified about my future videos. Also follow me on Instagram and I have a TikTok account with the same username. In today's video, guys, we're gonna talk about one of the new palettes that Makeup by Mario released, and it's such a fresh release. I'm so excited that I was able to sneak peek by being a Rouge member in Sephora and actually get this a little earlier. I don't know when this video will be live, but I'm hoping that I'll have time to edit this today, so it's gonna be as soon as possible. I have here this palette. I'm massively excited. Let's dive right into this. I don't want to waste any time, so let's just check this baby out and let's create some hopefully gorgeous look that I can use for this day, because I have a day off, but honestly I have so many errands to run and right after the video I have to go and do some stuff, so I'm hoping that my look will come out good. So yeah, let's jump right into this. So we have here Makeup by Mario Ethereal Eyeshadow Palette Moonlight. It's a limited edition and it retails for $68. It's a Moonlight inspired palette with 12 universal shades that look gorgeous, that look definitely like something that will fit a lot of skin tones. The product is gluten-free and cruelty-free. Also, it has different formulas inside. It has 12 months of a shelf life, 12 colors, 1 gram each. It has a mirror and assembled in DR, manufactured in the USA. So the thing about the packaging, you guys all know that he has his iconic packaging. It's a plastic packaging with a little mirror inside. It's a super minimalistic look, and I feel like this packaging just reveals basically what's inside, because inside we are gonna get that gorgeous, very, I would say, clean color story in a way that you can definitely go crazy with this, but it's always gonna be in some way, I would say, monochromatic. And if you know Makeup by Mario, you know that the makeup artist who stands behind this, he's very good. So he supposedly created this palette that includes different color tones. We have here cool and warm color stories together. I wouldn't call this palette super innovative, that in some way you definitely have to have it, but straight from the beginning and from the swatches, I'll show you swatches here as well. I can tell you guys that there are so many different formulas. There's a new formula that he's calling suede satin, and it has such a gorgeous texture. It almost like buttery, but in a different way. Also, we have suede matte colors, and honestly the swatches revealed how different it is. I do want to mention right away that from the swatches I could tell that the colors you see, the sparkly ones, the shimmery colors, they don't have much of the base, which for some people may be like a big disadvantage, because you will not see that crazy shine, right? Because it doesn't have a lot of pigment. But from the other side, he's mentioning that you definitely can rely on these colors to look gorgeous in different light. So it depends how light is falling onto your eyes, you'll get that gorgeous look you're looking for, and maybe you will not necessarily see it right away, but while you're going through your day, people will compliment you just because it's made for that look, it's made for that ethereal look. And just like moonlight, basically that light on the water reflects, this is supposed to kind of like reflect that look on your eyes. I'm quite excited, I'm not gonna lie. I know that this is gonna be either love or hate for a lot of people. In the moment when I'm filming this, there is just one review that's basically saying there's nothing special and it's overpriced. I do want to say that for 12 colors, $68, it's pricey. I mean, Makeup by Mario is pricey, but from the other side, there are so many formulas we can rely on. Like, he has so many solid formulas in different makeup categories that I think that this has been very much loved formula, his eyeshadow formula, I mean. And so many times these palettes would be sold out, especially limited editions. And I know that it may survive to Sephora savings event that's gonna start in November, but at this point, if it's an amazing formula, I would highly recommend you to pick this up. But we have to try this first, okay? We have to try this, we have to dip our brushes into this. And guys, as far as I can tell you right now, I can see that this is gonna be either love or hate, nothing in between. So we do have color names on the back of the palette, and you can see that they are very minimal minimalistic. There is nothing crazy about color names, and you can definitely see how easy it is to navigate this. So I do want to start playing from this shade over here, and this is EM1. I'm gonna get clean fluffy brush, and also what I want to tell you guys, this formula, specifically this color, it's such a creamy color. I would call it like cream satin, because in a way it was so smooth, like extremely smooth, but the finish is not matte. The finish doesn't give you that crazy sparkle. It's kind of like on that satiny light, you know what I mean? Because if you look in like up close, you can see that it's slightly sparkly. That's how you know that finish is satin. And what I'm doing, I'm kind of like evening out my color on the eyelids. I already prepped my eyes, so then you can definitely go with the warmer tones over here, or you can jump into the cooler tone. In my previous video, I did film a look that had this gorgeous blue that was very intense, so I'm thinking that maybe we should go with the warmer tones today, and then maybe while I'm gonna do other video, one of my next videos, I can play with other part of the palette, or maybe I can film TikTok or something like that, and we can just see how other colors perform. I do want to probably go with this color, this one called EM5. It's like a beigey gray color, and this one is a solid matte. I do want to kind of like lightly buff this color and create an eye shape. That's my normal look I'm going for, but honestly guys, this is something that my eye shape really likes, because it emphasizes my eye shape very well. The thing about these colors, they are not super intense right away, but they are so smooth, and smooth enough for you to actually build the intensity you're looking for. They are not problematic to use in this case, just because even if you're new to the eyeshadows, you will not have any difficulties with this. They're not giving you that horrifying pigment that you can get scared of. Even though a lot of pigmented shadows nowadays blend so beautifully, I still feel like it may kind of like intimidate a lot of people in a way, seeing that color payoff right away. So I really appreciate when the formula is great. I actually appreciate both formulas, super pigmented that blend easily, and also the formula like this one that allows you to build the shadow, but it's such a solid pigment, so you know that it's made well. It's made by someone who knows makeup and who knows what they're doing. So yeah, that's pretty much the fact that I can tell you right away. Okay guys, I'm quite enjoying the formula. It's definitely buildable, and I feel like I don't want to go crazier. I just want to leave it like that, because I have another color that I want to use to kind of warm up this look. And at this point, I want to use some flat brush. I'm going to use clean flat brush, and I'm going to use the same color so far, that's called EM5, that we just used. I do want to use this for my lower lash line, just to create canvas for my other color. Make sure everything's blended very nicely, and I'm kind of like going very lightly, buffing it underneath. Today guys, I have mirror from this side, so I'm kind of like, I told you that I'm trying a lot of things. It's my second video in a new apartment, and it's definitely challenging when you're putting the lights into the new place and you're trying to do a setup and, you know, trying to find that balance. So I definitely will see how it's looking when I'm having a mirror on this side. If it looks like something that's, you know, not working out, and I'm not really helping you with showing properly both sides how they blend in, then I definitely will switch it. But so far I feel like everything is working out well. Cute. Then I want to check out this color, and this one called EM9, and just because I want to pack this color, I'm going to use another brush, and this time I'm gonna just lightly pack this color. It's like a warmer brown shade, and I'm packing this matte shade on my outer portion. That's beautiful how it's going into the other shade, the previous one we used. It's definitely adding intensity and a little bit of kind of like smokier look, and I'm buffing this closer to my actual eyelid. And the longer you blend, the more time you spend actually trying to create that gorgeous blend of colors, the more beautiful it looks. And then I'm doing the same on my right eyelid, and it's going well so far. So far so good. So I'm a little worried about those shimmers, because I know that shimmers like that, when they have that sparkle without crazy pigment, they usually give you some fallouts. So I'm hoping that's not going to be the case, but if it will be the case, we'll try to make sure that there is a way to get out of that situation. Then we're going to use the same flat brush, and we're going to use this color for our our lower lash line. I'm just connecting that with the color that we applied on the top lash line and just buffing the rest. The closer I go to the inner corner, the less product I want to use. Okay, I think it's looking quite nice. And now the best part, guys. I'm very excited because now we're gonna play with shimmers, and I'm thinking that what should we do with this look? Should we play? Gosh, I'm so stressed right now because I feel like I want to use all of them at the same time. From the other side, I don't want to use all of them because I know that every color has a chance to show itself and in a way that they actually look. I don't want to kind of like, you know, mute one color by using another on the top or stuff like that. But I think let's try to use this shade. This one is EM10. It's like metallic shimmer, very exciting shimmer, but still it's not crazy, so we can definitely use another one. See what I'm talking about? It's very subtle, that's why I don't know, will my camera actually show it? I guess I'll see when I'm gonna edit this. Will it show the true beauty? Because it's so pretty, but in a way that's not overwhelming, so it's so wearable, right? But still, somebody has to actually pay attention to your eyes in order to see it. From the other side, from what I got used to use lately, that's quite opposite. So we'll see. It does sit quite lovely on. I feel like even when you're doing like halo eye, it's gonna look gorgeous. But then I do want to use this shade and I want to make this the focal point. And this one called EM6. It's like a bronzy gold shimmer and it's a little chunkier. And I'm applying this basically closer to the inner portion, and I'm using my fingers like always, guys. I'm sure you got used to that at this point. It's super pretty up close. Like when I'm looking in my mirror, I got some fallouts, especially from this chunkier shade, so I would highly recommend you to use some XoXo powder, or maybe don't do your makeup before using this shade and you can just clean up the mess later. It's not crazy, it's not horrible. I'm a little worried that it's not gonna show up properly, it's not gonna show up as good as it looks in real life. That's my main concern, and I don't even know, guys, what to tell you. Like, it's so pretty when I'm looking in the mirror, but I'm not sure can you see it. It looks really pretty. It's just so minimalistic that I'm quite concerned how it's looking on the camera, but I do want to highlight my inner corners. I'm going to use the same color and I'm just going to grab another brush. So I wet my brush and honestly the pigment I'm getting is just insane. It's gorgeous. So I can see you build in even better pigment by using damp brush. Obviously you're going to use more product, but at this point I feel like it's totally worth it. If this is not the look you was looking for, if you want more intensity, that's a difference. I hope you guys can see that's a real difference, and this is so gorgeous. The way how light is falling on my eyes, I can see where it's going. And honestly, guys, a lot of shimmers from Patrick Ta that I have in my collection, they are so similar to this Makeup by Mario ones because they don't have that base, and a lot of people hate them, a lot of people love them, so it's totally love-hate relationship, if you know what I mean. That's what I was talking about at the beginning of the video. Okay guys, now I'm thinking that I'm gonna add some wings because why not? It feels like a look that can tolerate some wings. And I'm gonna use also, should we use black liner or should we use something a little on the grayish side? Let's use black liner. I don't see why not. I don't think we're gonna mess it up by using black liner. So I'm gonna do some wings. I'm using again my Stila Stay All Day liner that I got used to lately. I did want to mention something to you. I got Stila Matte Stay All Day liner. This is a little different version than what I'm using, and it was in Marshalls for $6.99, and I have this here just, you know, in case I will get pissed in one of the mornings when this doesn't feel wet enough for me and I will have trouble, because I'm that person that as soon as I feel something is heading to the end, I'm like, you know what, that's too much stress for me. I need my wings to be perfect. I need them to be perfect straight from the beginning without crazy effort. So yeah, that's definitely could be my experience, and that's just crazy. You can go to Marshalls. Like, I literally discovered that store for myself out of blue, and you know, every time I'm kind of like digging into their makeup section. Usually I'm in the home section, to be honest, because with this whole move to another apartment, I'm always just digging and seeing what they have, little trinkets, little like decoration stuff, or maybe some essentials that I want to just switch to. And it's always is interesting how you go there and candies, guys. Candies is like everything because there's so many candies I can't buy in other stores, which is really great to see. And yeah, it's just, I'm always coming back with something small. But you know, even makeup, I know a lot of makeup products are open there, so just be careful with, you know, all the bacteria and stuff, but some stuff is just hidden somewhere behind and the price point is just crazy. So I think I'm in the mood today for like half wing look. I'm seeing this happening right now. Yeah, it's kind of there. Okay. Okay guys, I kind of wanted to add a little bit of liner to the inner portion, but then I look at my inner portion and I'm like, oh, it looks so pretty by itself. I'm not gonna even touch it. Then I have another liner. It's a Farah gel liner and I'm gonna just go over on my waterline just to add some intensity to our look. Ooh, look at the shape of the eye immediately. It changed completely. It's like it's there. Next I want to add a few coats of mascara. Okay guys, so here's the final look that we created using this new palette from Makeup by Mario, and honestly guys, what I'm gonna tell you is that I like it. I'm happy I picked this up. I definitely feel like this is ethereal. This is different. Yes, it's quite pricey. I'm here with you always. I have my full-time job and I'm definitely working hard to get to the point where I can buy something and realize that this is expensive. This is expensive, but I like to collect stuff and I don't have anything. I have similar stuff, a lot of similar stuff actually, but I don't have anything like that, quite like that. So I'm very excited to play with this. I feel like I'm gonna definitely give you more looks with this palette eventually, and if you want to see more looks created in like one video, let me know. Also, I feel like it's not revolutionary formula, but it's such a solid, lovely formula from the other side. It combines so many different versions of finishes that I'm obsessed. I like it. I truly feel like you don't have to buy this, but if you're willing to spend those money, or if you have this in your bucket list, or if you have this as an idea for a Christmas gift from somebody, yeah, pick this up. The formula is lovely and it's definitely different. It's different, it's nice, and I feel like it deserves your attention. Okay, my beautiful people, I had so much fun filming this video. Today I'm so relaxed. I don't know what's happening with me. The day is just going well. So I'm just hoping it's just gonna keep going well, and hopefully I'll have enough time to actually post this video as soon as possible so you guys will know my opinion and you'll see how this color is performing sooner rather than later. And if you have any questions, if you have any suggestions, if you have any comments, leave me your thoughts down below. If you tried this palette, I'd love to know your opinion. If you were thinking about buying this palette, what are your thoughts right now? Leave me your comments down below, and like always, let's learn new Ukrainian word. And today it was kind of chilly outside, so I decided to tell you how to say cold in Ukrainian. So if you want to say cold in Ukrainian, you would say it like холодно. 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 And yeah guys, thank you so much for staying till the end of this video. I love you all very much and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.